This is Eric Kirkpatrick. I wanted to talk to you today about the difference between what I'll call a civil case and a workers' compensation case. My office is Kirkpatrick Law Offices, and we represent only plaintiffs, and plaintiffs are the people that get hurt. My office hasn't ever represented an insurance company and never will. My office handles both civil cases and workers' compensation cases. In other words, we handle cases for anybody injured in any respect for the most part. To let you know the difference between a workers' compensation case and a civil case, it's this. Civil cases are things such as automobile accidents, product liability cases, people who are hurt in construction accidents, medical malpractice, and any lawsuit where another individual has been negligent and caused somebody to have an injury. Those civil cases are filed in the circuit court or in the federal court, depending on the circumstances, but those are cases that ultimately are determined by a jury if they're not settled beforehand. The civil cases are claims that go through your local circuit court, generally speaking, and those are the ones that you see on television. Where there's a jury trial, or you read about them in the newspaper about a large verdict against a company, doctor, hospital, or an automobile accident, trucking accident, etc. Those cases are filed for cases that are not against your employer. On the other hand, a workers' compensation case is a totally different animal, and that is the situation where you are hurt in the course of your employment. Actually, the technical term is you are injured in an accident that arose out of and in the course of your employment. A workers' compensation case is through the Illinois Workers Compensation Commission. The paperwork is filed in Chicago. There is no jury. There is no discovery. Workers' compensation cases are all before an arbitrator, not a judge. And these cases are held throughout Illinois. For example, in Southern Illinois, the main dockets are in Mount Vernon, Heron, and Collinsville. Then there are other dockets throughout the state. A person is not allowed to sue their employer directly in a civil case. Other times I see cases where there is both a workers' compensation case and a civil case. This means that somebody was hurt at work, but there was also a third party, someone other than the employer, that I believe to be responsible for the accident. Just recently, an iron worker came into the office having fallen at work. Well, as it turns out, the step that he fell on was negligently or carelessly built by another contractor who was on the same job. This person has a workers' compensation case against his employer, and we will likely file a civil lawsuit against the other contractor who created this danger through their own negligence. Again, my office handles both aspects, but we always represent the plaintiffs. We do not represent the insurance companies. If I can help you out, give us a ring. Thank you.